21st century expeditionist. Today I'm out here at Seminole State Forest, getting a little wet. I'm out here checking out remnants of the turpentine industry that was here in this area in the early 1900s. When you walk through this area, you can see pine stumps everywhere, where the logging industry likely came in behind the turpentine industry and felled the trees. Got some new longleaf pines coming in. Here's some coral bean blooming right now. There's an old longleaf pine here. There's the catface on the inside of the tree there. But you can see that the catface generally didn't kill the tree, but the tree would heal over eventually and continue to live. Here's an example of a pine sap where it's oozed from the tree to heal the wound of the tree made by the scraping of the bark to form the catface. You can see the nails. There's a catface with a gutter. You can see how they nailed the gutters on with at a V angle, so they could collect the pine sap that ushered or oozed from the tree. Here's an old tree here. See the nail for the hurdy cup. Multiple nails for the gutter and hurdy cups were attached. This is an old longleaf pine here. There's a longleaf pine with a, see, they had a cat face on both sides of the tree. There's the gutter. You can clearly see the scraping marks made by the turpentine worker. Here's a hurdy cup fragment. Cup used in the turpentine industry to collect pine sap so they could distill it into turpentine. This is interesting. Here's a tree that likely got blown down by Hurricane Irma, dead pine tree. But on it you can see a cat face. See the scrape marks from the turpentine workers. But it's lodged in a oak tree suspended in the air. Here's what looks to be a box cut. It's not a cat face, but it's a different kind of cut to collect the pine sap in a collection bucket. It's also on a longleaf pine. Most of the cat faces will have basically a widow's peak at the top where they started the scraping. What I like about this forest is the longleaf pine. They collected the pine sap from, for the most part, is still here. So the forest is somewhat like it was in the early 1900s when the turpentine workers were here. So the loggers apparently didn't log out all the trees in this area like you have in a lot of areas where there were turpentine industry. It's a really beautiful area with the longleaf pine towering or hovering over the forest here.